opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Madison. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Running right, it's Madison. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here's Madison again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got his man complete. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here we get 2nd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Second down and 10. Fields to the sideline, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now it's Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make this stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Complete out to the right. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Fires over the middle. Caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Fields to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now we stop. Looks like somebody was hurt on that play, and it's, oh no. Oh, it's a big one. Justin Fields getting looked at by the medical staff after that snap. 3rd and goal. Wilson. The throw is caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative, is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. And time runs out before they... Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go with Madison. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Smith on 1st down. He gets this one to Myers. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 7-yard line.
A handoff for Madison, running left. They managed 3 yards on the carry, which sets them up with 3rd and goal at the 5.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Quick slant complete. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A pistol snap. Fields. Throw secured by George Pickett. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Fields on 1st down. He's on the move. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
This is Harris on 2nd down. Still going past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
They go play action. Here's Smith. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Gets this one to Harris. Pushing it up past the 30. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
Fields out of the gun. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he got this close to midfield before going out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. Now Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Fields looking to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Smith in the pistol. This is hauled in by Myers. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders first. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down at the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. We're at halftime here in Vegas. The Raiders defending their building thus far. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away. All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Steelers first down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Got Washington, it's complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. It's going to be 2 on the pickup, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Looking to throw Fields. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Fields to throw it. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. Now we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. Right side, got a man, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and goal, Warren. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Fields throwing here. He rolls to... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kate, absolutely two things couldn't happen there. A turnover and losing yardage to set up an even tougher now 3rd and goal. Now the options, well, they're a little bit more limited. I'll tell you this. You better protect that ball and yardage at all costs.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Smith setting the throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Smith on 1st down. Stays in the pocket. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Madison. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
3rd and long for him here. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That's taken at the 15. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
From the 25 on 2nd down. That throw finds Pickens. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Warren here from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Fields now on third. Short throw's dropped. This one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On fourth down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He breaks the tackle, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And it's a minimal gain here. Only gets him to about the 14. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Smith back to throw. That one is caught left side of the field. Into the red zone. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Here's the give to Madison. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. We have an injury timeout now, and it looks like it's for Alexander Madison, who got the worst in that previous play. It's 2nd and goal. There's a give, left side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain on 2nd and long, and it leaves them behind the chains on 3rd. Shotgun snap to Smith. Gets himself, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
At the 30-yard line.
Pressure comes. Smith. Put the body on the line for his team. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. Here's Madison. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders holding on to a field goal lead. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Madison again. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Setting up to pass. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now to throw. Austin's there to haul it in. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Looking to throw it. And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game. Military formation they go, Brock, here on first down. And they'll kneel this down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way